Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo. What's good with it? It's the homie Mac. Music, art, culture, knowledge. Each one teach one, peace and love. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel 82 Kings. Follow the movement on Instagram at MacTV_82. Look at everything in the description box. Facebook group m.a.c.k.tv. Mac TV. Yeah, but real quick, this is a session of Mac Minutes. I was actually at work the other day, and a conversation had sparked off between myself and some of my coworkers. And, we like to talk about everything at the job, but I thought, this is something I kind of want to talk to y'all about, especially my sports heads. The conversation had arisen, or is it, arisen, is it arose or arisen? Arisen, where we started to talk about basketball players, from certain eras and could they compete today. And someone was saying that Jerry West would be competitive in today's NBA. I totally disagree. I think he would have been a decent player, maybe a little bit better than J.J. Redick. That may sound harsh. I know Jerry West is literally the logo of the league. And I respect his numbers. I respect his accomplishments. I respect his skill set. I respect his talent. But everything Afra said that I just mentioned about him, if you put him in 2022, Jerry West is struggling. I don't think that there are, and some people may think this is blasphemous, but there are kids in high school that would give Jerry West a problem. The game, from the nutrition to the training regimen and just human evolution. During Jerry West time, it's 60s, 70s. A power forward may have been 6'4", 6'5". Now in time, you have point guards that are 6'4", 6'5". No, you got point guards even taller. You got point guards that are 6'8", jumping out the gym, have immaculate court vision, and they're super athletic, and they will dunk on you. Jerry West could not keep up. What was Jerry West? He played anywhere from 1 to 3. Imagine Jerry West having to guard Ja Morant. Imagine Jerry West having to guard prime Derrick Rose. Imagine Jerry West having to guard Imagine Jerry West having to guard Kyrie Irving. Just from skill set and athleticism, Jerry West is functioning from a deficit. Great shooter, high basketball IQ, but I just don't think he could swim with the Sharks in 2022. And I get it. People say the average player, and I agree to a certain extent. Basketball players now, their IQ may not be as good, and I think a lot of that is due to just coaching, faulty coaching. Coaches really aren't coaching like that or really developing players. They just kind of throw talent out there, and you just kind of see what happens from there. I think back then in Jerry West's era, there was more of a premium on coaching, on player development. Now you got these kids playing on these traveling AAU teams, and there's not a lot of player development. You just throw the talent on the floor. You got some coaches that do want to coach and develop players, but overall, I would say no. Some people, I know somebody shaking their head and say, "Oh, you don't know about the game." Hey, it is what it is. I acknowledge Jerry West's talent, his skill set, but I cannot imagine Jerry West running up and down the court right now against the Memphis Grizzlies, running up and down the court right now against Golden State, running up and down the court right now against the Denver Nuggets. Just any high octane. I think the game has evolved in a lot of sense. As far as I get what people are saying is now the game may not be as physical, and I think a lot of that is just due to the rules. But as far as raw physicality and athleticism, Jerry West would be. I don't even know if he would make the average NBA roster. Just to be honest with you, I know that may sound blasphemous. I think Jerry West, again, great player. I mean, he's literally the logo of the league. But I also want to say this: 20, 30, 40 years from now, somebody may be saying the same thing about Michael Jordan. That he may not be able to compete 40 years from now. He would not have been the Mike as we knew him 40, 50 years from now. It's called evolution. Karl Marx has a term called dialectical materialism, where basically humanity is in a perpetual flux, and it's in a perpetual shift. Things evolve, new things come about. So basketball has evolved. So yeah, I just think sometimes people get stuck in their time. They become prisoners of the moment, or they just don't see They don't have honest conversations about themselves about certain athletes because they're stuck in that player's the glory within that time or their accomplishments. But like I said, I cannot see Jerry West giving John Morant buckets. I could not see Jerry West giving Anthony Edwards buckets. I could not see Jerry West. Who else? I couldn't see Jerry West giving Kevin Durant buckets or even standing in front of Kevin Durant. We've literally never seen anything like Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is legit 7-footer, stupid handles, and his range starts when he enters the gym. Put Kevin Durant in Jerry West era, he's averaging 50 or more. I'm sorry, I know people say, oh, he's skinny, but KD is ridiculously skilled. You put John Morant in Jerry West era, oh, he's going crazy, nutso every night. But yeah, again, from just the workouts, skill development, these kids, man, they're different. You got kids right now with the Overtime Basketball League over at Atlantic Station in Atlanta. These kids are making $100,000 and they're not even 18 yet. They're paying high school kids to play basketball. The game has evolved. The human body has evolved. Look at Zion Williamson. We've never seen anybody of his stature move like that and will dunk on you and can shoot. I know some people feel some kind of way about Zion, but still, I will not say that he is a bust yet. The full season he did play, he balled out, hurt his foot. We'll see what happens from there. But yeah, the game has evolved. No disrespect to anybody's era. I just think we need to respect that people were great during their time. There are some players that transcend time. I think Jordan transcends time. He can play in a lot of different eras. I think LeBron is going to transcend time. Kobe Bryant transcends time. Larry Bird, I think, transcends time. There are these players that stood out in their era, but I don't think these players necessarily would dominate in every era that followed them. But this is the homie Mac. Quick session of Mac Minutes. East one, teach one. Peace and love. Signing out from the Dogon. I'm out.